life-changing. I know it's a big claim, but these books really did change my life and my view on my internal and external reality. If you can keep your consciousness open and absorb the coding and technology behind each page, I'm sure that these books will also change your life in the most beautiful and amazing ways. Architecture is an art form that exists to create a positive environment for not only our physical bodies, but also our energetic bodies. 99% of modern day architecture is built solely for our physical bodies. It totally forgets or rejects the other, more significant aspect of self, our energetic bodies. To be able to design your home, wellness retreat, or sacred site for the energetic aspects of self, you need to know how the energetic systems work and how they relate to the earth and the universe. That is why I've spent over 10 years researching and working with the energetic systems of the body. I hope that the following book recommendations will save you time trying to find out what is relevant to creating energetically infused architecture that enhances and aligns the energetic systems of the human body. Book 1, Beyond Doorways by Alexis Cartwright. This is my #1 go-to book for anything that relates to the human body, its energetic systems, the earth, and the universe. This book has so much information in it that you could write another book using every sentence, yet it is written in a way that is relatable and comprehensible. Among many other things, this book lays out our energetic origins, how we can work and fine-tune our light body, and the technology required for the embodiment of our higher self. It defines the higher dimensions and gives us a pathway to participate in the co-creative process of not only our personal lives, but also the higher dimensional co-creative processes that will help to uplift humanity. I've spent years working with these techniques, and reading this book could be considered one of the first steps into the enormous amount of information that Alexis has developed during her lifetime. I have made the claim in other videos that Alexis is one of the most gifted channelers and psychics alive today on the planet, and I do not say that lightly. Through the various courses and 5 mystery schools that I've attended with Alexis, I've had many experiences while awake and in my dream state that have validated everything that I've read in this book. These higher dimensions exist. All we have to do is refine the lower energetic aspects of self to access them. When we are so ingrained in our lower physical reality or the lower dimensions, we struggle to see through to the technology of the higher dimensions. And if we become so encased within matter, we eventually believe that the higher dimensions do not exist. For those that are struggling to lift out of their physical-based view on reality, past life readings can provide the doorway for us to move past this symptom of living in the lower dimensional realities. They can give us an important insight into our interdimensionality and the eternal aspects of self. Which brings me to the next book. Book 2, There is a River. Edgar Cayce, or otherwise known as the Sleeping Prophet, lived from 1877 to 1945. Being open to the information contained within others' past life readings helps us to open our consciousness to the fact that we have an energetic aspect of self that is eternal. So you can stop looking for eternal life or the fountain of youth, as you already hold the technology to live forever. You just have to start working with it now in your reality. This book details the remarkable life of Edgar Cayce and the valuable information contained within the many past life readings that he gave. Book 3, The Book of Knowledge, The Keys of Enoch by J.J. and Desiree Hurtak. This book details how we can awaken the codes within us to elevate our consciousness, to step forward into the divine light. Another book, Pistis Sophia, details the journey of faith and wisdom through the higher and lower dimensions. We need to be able to understand and unify both science and spirituality. We live in a world where these knowledge bases are so often polarized, with some over-relying on one and then not believing in the other. These books are music to my ears. They are beautifully written in sometimes a seemingly obscure way, that to understand the information, you really do have to be accessing it from your higher self. Would you like to incorporate the technology of light and frequency into your next project? Our contact email is below. There you have it. 3 books, or really 4 books, that'll take your consciousness and your energetic bodies into the higher dimensions. They will help you to piece together the energetic forces that are unseen and therefore so often go unacknowledged. To be able to build an energetically infused architectural masterpiece, you need to be able to incorporate the technology of light contained within these books into the built form. Would you like to know more about the different dimensions and how they relate to architecture? Click on the link at the end of this video.